Let us deliver this Evo Devo unit and deliver the meds to the Elder.
You're passing through mule territory. Move fast and quiet. Because if they see you, if they catch you, to think that their parents were porters like you who risked life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them. The delivery.
Sorry, keep talking.
An insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you to get their next fix.
Gonna take a wild guess that I can't use these cars. Indeed. Okay, so it's out this way. Cool. Cool, cool. Well, I guess I'm walking it. Fair enough. Gonna have to learn the layout of a whole new place, and I imagine this will happen a few times before the end of the game, that we go to a whole new area and have to relearn what it all means. Oh man, those mountains over there. Yeah, they're pretty tall, huh? Christ. Okay, so this whole place is mule territory? Is that what you're saying? Because that's a bit of a worry. Why have these stones got so many lights?
Name's Sam.
Oh, you can rest at them? I mean, I guess. What is this? Auto paver. Will rebuild a road when enough materials are supplied to it. Hello?
A highway used to run through there back in the day. The first expedition team left behind a paver, but to finish the job, you'll need more than that.
150 chiral crystals, 800 metals, and 600 ceramics. Well, I've got the chiral crystals. Sure. I wonder if other people can contribute to this for me, or whether I have to be the one that contributes all of it. There's 100 metals here. Guess I may as well. Why is that one a lot bigger rock pile? Nope, I'm trying to get in the structure, lad. We need a lot more than that, but it's a start. Cool. Yeah, I can also claim some, can't I, from the facility. Okay, so it's pretty much just straight ahead. But we are in mule territory. But we have our strand, right? Yeah. Keep that equipped, just in case. Yeah, I do feel like he's not tipping over, which is nice. Because we still have like 60... We have a fair amount of stuff, but he doesn't tip over just from running like he used to. So we definitely... You can feel that he is a little bit stronger. Alright, where are these fucking mules then? Come and have a go, lads. There are a few. Alright. Go on then. Hello. Oh, you've got 100 metals, do you? I'll be taking that. Hello. They call me the Master Tire. Come on. Come on, lad. directly into the bin with you. More? Hello. I'm right here. Come on. Come on. I think I just saw another one over there. Oh, there he is. I don't suppose they're infinite, are they? I would hope they're not infinite. Hello. Carrying some good old container repair spray. It's a classic. Okay. Are we good? Is that everyone? Yeah? No one down here? Okay. Glad to hear it. Let's grab these metals. He's got a ladder. You've got anchors and stuff. Cargo piled too high on your back may render you unable to hide in tall grass. Ah, good. Makes sense, that's how it should be. Alright. Let's go back to that auto paver and just drop in this couple of hundred metals. Why not? Okay. That was almost bad. Sprinty sprint. It does feel like the mules are just such a non-entity. Like, I'm going to assume they evolve in some way later on or something, because literally, like, they just run at you one by one. You hold down left trigger. When they attack, time slows down, and you have plenty of time to press the parry button, and then plenty of time to bind them. And it just means they're just not an issue, which I'm fine with, but you'd think that they would be an issue? Lovely. I love that it spins around like it's happy about it. You're able to upgrade structures built by other porters. Other porters are also able to contribute materials in order to help upgrade your own structures. Oh, so did someone else build that paver? That's not... Okay, okay. So I'm contributing to their one. So that probably means I will have to put all the materials in myself on this one, because it's one someone else made. But if I built one, then other people would be contributing to mine. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm picking up. If I'm understanding correctly. Right, so how's the map? Yeah, it's literally dead ahead around here. Okay. Probably a good thing I didn't take that extra 30 with me, because that would have made an issue potentially. I'd have probably dropped things. Better safe than sorry. Would be nice to have a car though, because it's quite a large place to be traversing on foot. Although, that being said, I did traverse the whole place on foot for the most part until right near the end when I got a generator last time. Is it down... Are those... Wait, hang on. Are those preppers or are those mules? Oh, okay. Are those mules? I have to turn to the right? Generator level 2. Have they seen me? I think he's seen me. Oh, okay. I was going to try and sneak around and whoop him. That's okay. I'll just whoop you. L2, R2, and X to dodge. No, I don't need to dodge, mate. I have a strand. Haven't you heard? Strands are all powerful. all powerful. Mule boots. You've got some metals. You've got a ladder. A road you rebuilt was used by someone else. Other players awarded you. Other players are pleased with you. 21 play. What? 21 players just awarded me over 900 likes. That's crazy. Okay, there's more metals in there, but I don't particularly want to run all the way back straight away. I don't suppose there's a vehicle anywhere here. Do mules even use vehicles? I'm hoping against hope, because the other place there was literally just that one bike that we saw the entire time. But maybe maybe there's more bikes around here, because I really want those metals, man. I can rebuild that road. Well, almost. But I'm not seeing any. Motherfucker. I probably shouldn't have picked up these 100 then. Yeah, oh well. It'll have to be done eventually. Let's see where this dude is. Oh, is that him over there? Is that little sheltery looking thing gonna be the prepper? Highly unsure. Interesting music. Okay, yeah, that is the prepper, and then the other one's all over there. Okay, that's a bit further. Lots of cargo. Nothing in the immediate vicinity. Well, I'm going to have a lot more space when I drop off this, aren't I? Well, maybe not a lot more, but a bit more. What was this, like 15 or something? Nice. Got to pick up these whenever you see them, pretty much. They're not super common.
There we go.
They're kind of common, but yeah. Let's get our sprint on. See what this prepper has to say. I don't know how easy they're going to be to convince that we're all on the same side here, man. Not too deep. Good, good. Hello, Mr. Engineer. Boy, do I have something for you.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Hi. Oh, we can't actually see him? I thought there was actually going to be someone here. That's a shame. Here you go, lad.
Delivering cargo.
Thanks. Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks.
Indeed.
I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Now, let me just check the cargo. Huh. Wow. You took really good care of this.
Of course.
I'll let Bridges know how the V&V testing goes. Thanks again.
Nice. So we got 2 stars with him. Is that good enough? Oh, my bridge link's just whacked itself up. Hello. You've been awarded the title of Great Handler. Aim higher and you may soon be recognized as a mover. You've achieved Bridgelink Grade 10. What the fuck did I do to get Bridgelink Grade 10? You can now make strand contracts with other players. You can now make, whatever that is, cooperation requests in order to ask other players to contribute materials to your structures. The period for which you can send likes has been increased to 5 seconds. Huh. Is that because I just got a ton of likes for making a bridge or something? That bridge? It was like a path you made or something that's been used? It must have been that bridge straight over the river. That's cool. That is very cool. Okay. Okay, I'm digging it.
I need you to understand something. It's about Fragile. You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit. Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through.
Glad to hear
Look, I was born in this shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA.
Yeah?
I want to see what I've been missing.
Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I mean, Fragile definitely doesn't give off terrorist vibes, does she? Now, Higgs gives off a terrorist vibe. Let's see if this dude's image becomes clearer now that he's on the UCA. Very nice. Because his image was like super fuzzy. Engineers joined. Power skeleton level 1. Hello. Smoke grenade. Hello. The Evo Devo unit. Prepper interview the engineer. The chiral network 2. And all of that shit. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, hiccup on me. It's now connected. Yep. Yes, he's now clearer. Love it. Good.
And with
Good
that,
stuff.
my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing. Assuming it works, the Evo Devo unit should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects. We can rebuild America one piece at a time. In the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities, track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package. Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again.
Sure thing, dude.
I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself. Works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground. And if it makes your job a little easier, all the better.
Yeah. Has given you a power skeleton.
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities.
Oh?
The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
Cool. An active skeleton that reduces cargo burden by bearing some of the weight, so I can just carry more when I have this on. The wearer's cargo carrying capacity will be greatly increased while the skeleton's equipped and battery power is available. Simply equip to use and press L3 for an additional boost that will allow you to sprint while carrying loads that you'd ordinarily struggle to lift at all. Be aware that boosting will drain the battery at an accelerated rate. Battery will gradually recharge in sunny or cloudy weather. Cool. Cargo cannot be attached to the hips while using a power skeleton, but I don't see how that matters because we'll be using it on the skeleton instead. Remove cargo and equip. I assume that'll be what we want. Equipping a power skeleton will cause any cargo attached to the hips to be offloaded. Okay. So, oh man, it's taken us up to 250? That's insane! What? 250? What was it before? 130? That's almost doubled our capabilities. What? What? Just got to move these to the tool rack, I guess. Oh, right. You can only have one thing on there. Sure, carry on back. That is nuts.
Thank you kindly. Come around again soon.
That is actually nuts.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
A road you rebuilt was used by someone else. Lovely. How many likes are you going to give me this time? Not what? 1,165. Oh my goodness. I'm a machine. I need to make more of these bridges because people are fucking loving them. Although it doesn't seem like there's that many lakes out here. Custom-made vehicle inspection tools. They just want us to deliver that back to Lake Knot. We can get that on the way back because we've got to go a little bit further on this way now.
All right, that's one prepper way station. 2 to go.
Thanks. Until next time.
Yeah, I can give way more likes now that it's been extended to 5 seconds. That's neat. That is very neat. Okay, so sorry, how far? Oh,
Sam, you can now submit upgrade requests for structures. If there's one you use a lot, you should definitely consider it.
cool. You can ask other players to help upgrade structures. Doing so will result in a structure being marked with that icon. Structures marked in this way are more likely to be shared with other players, and when those players respond to your request, they will receive bonus likes. Neat. I kind of want to fast travel back to the bridge I built in the first area and make it like that just so that it gets shared more, because I feel like that was super helpful. Cool. Okay, so I need to do hard left. My dude's over this way. Somewhere.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I can just have a great old sprint. Although that battery is certainly draining. Oh, that's because I'm boosting it. I think. So you don't want to be boosting it, pretty much. Stuff for the engineer. Okay, am I heading in the right direction? Yes. It's like straight ahead. Can't see him yet, but... So I assume if I just carry a PCC around with me, I can just, if this starts getting low, these things, then I can just pop a generator down and charge it back up. If I'm reading that correctly. I wonder how it interacts with water, though. Only one way to find out. Didn't seem to matter much. I guess we can just carry whatever we like at this point. We don't need to think about it as much. Is that deep? No, that's fine. Silly me, I need to not sprint. I automatically sprint, usually, but I need to stop doing that. Sorry, BB. No. Stop sprinting, please. Thank you. Yeah, I need to stop doing that because now that it actually matters somewhat. Okay, oh, hello. Hang on, I think there's probably a better way we can do this, right? If we auto-arrange. There we go, that's better. Hang on, where was that? Where did it say it needed to go? The lost... Oh, that is to go to the engineer, okay. I'll probably actually do that then. I know I'm going in the wrong direction, but I'll have to turn around soon anyway. Once we get to the dude. Although where exactly the dude is, I'm not entirely sure. Some ceramics. Lovely jubbly. Okay, how close are we now? Pretty close. He's like right around here somewhere. Can't believe how good this is. This loader thing. Whatever you call it. Skeleton. It's fantastic. He should be like right here, shouldn't he? I'm not seeing any structure. Am I going blind?
Too close.
He's literally right in front of me. Is he? Oh, is that a cave or something? Up there?
Anybody hear me?
I wish you could like it as you go across it. It's got to be in that hole, right? Well, I'm not seeing anything. What is that? Okay, map says I'm literally right next to him. It really does... What is this thing? Memory chip
Sam,
acquired.
if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Alright. Is my dude up here? Slightly to my left. Where is this guy? I am aimed directly at him. Alright. I just want to use it, game. I don't want to punch it. Okay, I'm going to need a second ladder immediately after, I guess. Or I could walk around here, perhaps. Oh, there's an inverted rainbow over there. You hate to see it. Is he just chilling up top here? My man? Where the hell is he? I'm apparently, like, on top of him, pretty much. Oh, over here? Okay. A bit further away than it looked. Cool. Talk about hard to find.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
How's it going? Deliver requested stuff.
Delivering cargo.
I've been expecting you. You are my lifeline. I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return. You have my gratitude.
Well, actually, this time I'd like you to join the UCA.
Let's see how's the package.
Should be good.
Wow, this is great.
Sweet.
Excellent job. Thank you.
You're welcome. Only 1 star. Bridge link's going up hugely again. That's up me to 20. You've been awarded the title of Mover. As a proven porter, many now turn to you for assistance. You've achieved Bridge Link Grade 20, seconds after 10. You can now make more strand contracts from 5 to 10. You can now make more cooperation requests, 1 to 2. The period for which you can send likes has been increased to 6 seconds. Alright. Huh. It must just be because of that bridge. That is the only thing I can think of, because nothing else I've built has been particularly amazing, apart from that one bridge. But I built that literally like 2 hours ago or something in like my real life time, not in game time. Like, I've played a ton today. So I built that like a couple of hours ago, and it's already got me like thousands of likes and bumped my bridge link score from 3 to 22. That's nuts. I love it.
So you're here on behalf of Fragile Express.
Sure am.
Please tell me you put the terrorists behind you. When Fragile, the daughter of the founder, started associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it. Of course, she could be just another one of their victims.
I've got to imagine if she did...
the chiral network? I don't mind a contract with Bridges, but I'm not going to join the UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
I imagine if Fragile did have anything to do with it, it wasn't intentional or something.
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile, but preppers who don't want to be a part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic chiral network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their chiral printing facilities to replenish your supplies. They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their minds after the fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
Alrighty. Cool, so that does still connect, which is good. Elder, yeah, lovely. So yeah, all this stuff comes up, so that's fine.
The company just got too big. Times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers, too. Otherwise, we'll just make the same mistakes. Republics, federations, coalitions, states, connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble. Sorry. It's been a while since I last talked to anyone.
I can tell.
Travel safe. See you around, then.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okie doke. Let's see if it's anything. Wait, make delivery? Oh, share memory chip data. Data from 1 memory chips will be recovered. Proceed. Is there a downside to this? Sure, I'll proceed.
Wow, thanks. You did me a real favor there.
Yeah? Why? Memory chip data restored. The following data can now be viewed via your cufflinks. Christine.
Thank you for your contribution.
Likes received by Die Hardman. Oh, hello. Am I just getting a ton more likes? Another 383 likes. This is ridiculous. This is fantastic. You love to see it. What would it be in? Data? Memory chips. Hello, that's new. Christine. What is all this? In this 1983 horror classic by visionary genius John Carpenter, Christine, a sentient car, embarks on a murderous spree in order to wreak revenge on the humans who wronged her. The movie was based on a novel by the same name by Stephen King, an author widely considered to be the master of modern horror. Carpenter, meanwhile, earned acclaim for birthing a whole new and wildly popular type of boogeyman-based scary movie with his breakthrough hit Halloween. Without John Carpenter, there would never have been a Jason, a Freddy, or a Chucky. Good thing I don't watch horror movies, I guess. I've never watched any Halloween movies or Jason, whatever, Chucky. No, not for me, thanks. How'd you kill something that cannot possibly be alive? Christine. I guess that's a real movie poster from back in the day. That's cool. So it looks like we've got figurines, posters, vases, bikes, and, don't know, CDs maybe? Well, that's cool. What new interviews have we got? Let's finish off this video. The Evo Devo unit, 1 year ago, Hartman. It seems rather a significant breakthrough has been achieved back at headquarters. They've successfully integrated an Evo Devo unit into a chiral printer. In case you're not familiar with the term, Evo Devo refers to evolutionary developmental biology. Your genes, mouse genes, dinosaur genes, the genes of every living being are virtually identical, and yet we develop into such radically different organisms. Thus, a question arises. Why did such disparate? I've forgotten how you pronounce that. Disparate or disparate? Life arise from the self-same building blocks. Evo Devo was the field of study that sought to solve that mystery, to lay bare the secrets of evolution. Before the advent of Evo Devo, it was thought that in order to reconstruct a dinosaur, we would require a sample of its DNA. However, thanks to this technology's ability to extrapolate from existing data, we could, with correct stimulus, grow a dinosaur from the DNA of any living organism. We could, in essence, recreate the process by which dinosaurs evolved from primeval life forms. An Evo Devo... Is it Evo Devo? I keep saying Evo Devo, but it sounds so dumb. Is it Evo Devo? An Evo Devo unit applies the same principles of the problem to information and object reconstruction. With the help of the chiral network, we may take incomplete data, and indeed incomplete objects, and reproduce their complete forms. This data can then be fed into a chiral printer, et voila! Partial data yields finished product. The tech isn't viable for everyday use just yet, but when it is, it will be of incalculable benefit to our research and bring our reconstruction efforts forward by a matter of decades. The Chiral Network 2. In a way, the Chiral Network makes use of the beach to allow us to travel through time. See, sending large amounts of data takes large amounts of time, as you'd expect. But the thing about beaches is, well, time doesn't pass the same way in them as it does out here. Might not even pass at all. Think about how the light from the stars in the sky we see was produced thousands and thousands of years ago. Routing data through the beach is like jumping to a point earlier in that journey, thereby cutting it shorter. Much shorter. Just imagine, massive amounts of data transferred almost instantaneously. That's what we're trying to achieve with the chiral network, in a nutshell. In theory, the network allows us to reconstruct old data that would otherwise be lost, and to do so with fragmented resources. Using what's known as Evo-Devo analysis, we could take the finger bone of a dinosaur, say, and extrapolate from that not only the dinosaur's form, but its composition, internal, external, even its thought processes to a degree. Anything's possible with chiral computing. In other words, we won't just be able to reunite a nation, we'll be able to reclaim everything we lost in the Death Stranding. More even. Theoretically, we could go back as far as the birth of the planet and beyond. And thanks to the beach, we'll be able to compile all that data in one place and reduce the processing time for even the most complex analysis to effectively zero. Cool. And Prepper interview the engineer. My horizons ain't exactly broad. That said, I'm not completely cut off from the outside world. I knew what Bridges was and that they were trying to rebuild America, but when you're living down here, it's hard to see how that's got anything to do with you and yourself, am I right? My folks holed up in this shelter after the Death Stranding. Had a kid and raised him in their slice of paradise, and together we lived off whatever Fragile Express was kind enough to bring our way. They told me tales about the good old days, but I've never had much of an imagination. Couldn't see how a country long gone was any concern of me and mine. Far as I figured, if Fragile Express was happy to keep us bringing stuff, we didn't need anyone else, and we certainly didn't need America, whatever that even was. But then, one day, I was looking at this part for a machine my dad put together, he was an engineer too, and I noticed something. It said, made in the USA, right there in tiny print. Got me to thinking that America might not exist anymore, but the stuff Americans built is still around. making our lives a little bit easier even now. You could say the old country lives on in its works, kind of like how my folks live on in me. They, died a while back. Anyway, if they were American, I guess that makes me American too. And maybe the shelter a part of it all. Once I realised that, I started pouring my heart into building stuff to help you guys put the country back together. And we appreciate it, my mans. And last one, an email. All about preppers. We made the rounds of local preppers when I first arrived here with Bridges 1. There should be some interviews floating around that the records team transcribed. Take a look if you get the chance. We were mainly sounding out the situation on the ground and trying to convince them to join the UCA, of course. But we already suspected they weren't the type to follow the herd. Why else would they be out here? Still, we found the odd community-minded soul among them. Not all were holed up in shelters by choice. Some are running for something. Others had just been born into the life. Getting the few that we did to throw their lot in with the UCA was a pain in the arse, though. Didn't help that the chiral printer wasn't up and running back then, either. All we could do was put the parts in place and promise they were going to work someday. And now they finally do, thanks to you. Could be the skeptics might finally come around now that we can show as well as tell. You keep up the good work, you hear? Get us all back on the grid. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Okay, cool. Well. That is where I'm going to leave it for right now. Never mind, let's have a chat.
That's 2 prepper way stations integrated into the Cairo network.
Indeed.
Just 1 more left.
Cool. So it turns out I kind of could have brought, because the reason I didn't bring the 3rd one with me is because I didn't have enough space, but obviously didn't know I was going to be getting this cool-ass loader skeleton thingy. So I really could have just brought it to the engineer and then it'd have been fine to carry on, but I didn't because I didn't know. So, when we return, we will head back the way we came. We'll be picking up a bunch of metal on the way to pop into the paving thing. We'll also be picking up some of the deliveries. I don't know if the standard order... Did you have a standard order for Lake Knot? Oh, that's to the engineer, and that's to Lake Knot. Okay. So we'll pick up both of these. Highly prized vintage wine for the engineer. I've got to make it down the mountain without breaking that. I'll try my best. And reports from the early days of the Death Stranding. Cool, cool. Well, we'll pick up both of those on the way, deliver to the engineer, pick up the engineer's order to take to Lake Knot, get back to Lake Knot. That'll probably take, like, a part in itself, who knows. And then we'll get the final one, and we'll do the final one, get that up and running, and see where we go from there. Oh my god, I love this game. I love this game so much. I hope you're enjoying it too. If you are, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you next time for more Death Stranding. Thanks for watching. See you then.